So, Gary, you've come pretty well full circle, because you started out on your own, didn't you?
Do I really have to tell you?
Confess.
I started playing when I was about 11. I used to be a pianist. And by the time I was 16 and just about to drive my own car, I had an act of my own. I used to do some embarrassing things. I used to sing songs like Phantom of the Opera. My mum made me a cape once.
Phantom cape with your whole
Phantom cape. I didn't need the mask.
Did you lug your own gear in those days? You must have had a lot of stuff.
There was. My Ford Orion was full of gear. Right up to the roof. I arrived at this club one night. It's in Liverpool, actually. And pulled up at the front and I got the guy on the desk. I said, hey, mate, you know, where shall I get me gear in? He said, oh, bring your car on the back, son, no problem. And I took my gear in that way and I did my first spot. But my nan lived about 15 minutes down the road. So I thought, beautiful, go and see me nan in the break. Got out in the car and it had been raining. And the windscreen wipers were shifting the rain off, you know. Put it into first gear, went to pull away and the wheels spin. And I thought, wow, that felt good. You know, Miami Vice had been around at the time. So I put it into first gear again and I span a bit harder. It was really going at this point. Well, within about the next 10 minutes, I was revving up to 40 miles an hour, spinning the car 180, reverse 180. Anyway, I realised, God, you know, I've spent all this time, you know, being the Dukes of Hazzard. I better get back in the club. So I went back in the club, did my dance spot. Are you keeping up with this? I went back in the club. End of the night come, fantastic night, and I said to the same guy, where do I get my gear out, mate? He said, where you parked, son? On the bowling green? I said, the bowling green? Well, I'm telling you, I've never put my gear in the car so fast. I still had the wires in. Just throwing it in the back.
So how did you get your brake? What was the thing that broke you away from this agony of driving around in the Ford full of gear?
I went to see a guy called Nigel, who was our manager, and I went with Mark Owen, who everybody knows, and we met Howard and Jason there, and for a time we were 4 members, you know, take that, 4 members. And Nigel said, you know, I think we need another member, guys. And I said, no, we don't need another member. And he goes, no, I think we should get another person. I said, no, it'll only end in tears, Nigel, you shouldn't bother. And anyway, there you go.
Yeah. When did you realise it was going to happen, to take that?
There was many different times. You know, I remember the first time we all went abroad, because some of us had never been abroad before, you know, and it was like, we're going to Spain. Oh, brilliant, who are we on with? The village people. Yeah, great, fantastic. You know, it was brilliant. Yeah. And I thought at that point, when we started to go abroad, we realised that we were going to get somewhere.
And your fans obsessed with you?
I think when we first went on tour, I got many surprises. Not only from the amount of people waiting around the hotel, but the different types of people. I mean, one morning we used to have security with us everywhere. And I'd done this video, I don't know if anyone remembers it here, but I described a recipe called banoffee pie on it. Anyone remember? Yeah. You do. Thanks, Mum. I made banoffee pie on this video, and anyway, I couldn't be bothered waiting for security to go to breakfast one morning, so I just got in the lift. So we're on the 5th floor, it gets down to the 4th, the lift stops. I thought, oh no, you know, I hope it's not going to be a lift full of fans. You know, this huge guy got in, he was about 6'6". He had a leather jacket on, tattoos all down his arms. I thought, yeah, I'll watch out for this fella. Anyway, we hit the ground floor, and he turned to me and said, I made banoffee pie last night, Gary. I couldn't believe it.
Did the fans ever really surprise you?
Never surprised me. They're always banging on the hotel doors trying to get out my room.
You always had a big reputation as the musician behind the band, but the fans, can I put this delicately, weren't always screaming for you personally. Why was that?
I don't know, really. I think you stand anyone next to those 4 good-looking guys, always look out of place. But I used to be entertained because I used to stand on stage at the concerts and we'd look out and they'd always make these brilliant banners, you know, and it's like, Howard shows you pierced nipple, you know, Jay shows you bare bum, you know, Mark, do a sexy dance, you know, Robbie, throw your sweat this way, Gary, we love your music, man. Did it hurt? Oh, not at all.
No.
Okay.
And did you lead the young pop star life to the full? What did you spend the money on?
Yeah, I bought a little bungalow up in Cheshire.
You? Yeah. You mad spendthrift, you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went for it that week.
Do you stay in touch with the other guys?
I do, I see him all the time. Yeah, Jason's my neighbour, lives about 10 minutes away. Howard I see at least once a week.
Each of you in his own little bungalow.
That's right.
Well, Gary, you've done so much already, but we know that you do have one ambition left.
Do you know, I really do have a big ambition. I want to sing with Margarita.
Well, Gary, your great dream is about to come true. But just before you join Margarita, let me tell you how much I've enjoyed talking to you. Thank you very much, Gary Barlow.
Yes.
After the break, the indestructible Bob Dole and the indispensable Bob Hoskins. But first, the indescribable Margarita Prakatan joins Gary Barlow to help him discover new meaning and perhaps new music in his hit song, Back for Good.
Now it's time for me to give up. I feel it's time. Got a picture of you beside me. Got your lipstick mark still on your coffee cup. Oh yeah. Got a fist of pure emotion. Got a head of shattered dreams. Gotta leave it all behind now. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. When you're back, hey good. Whenever I'm gone, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be writing other stuff. When you're back for good. And we'll be together. Declining forever. We'll be fighting and forever we will be. So complete in our love. We'll be never coming again. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. I'll be back when you're back for good. Wherever I'm gone, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be writing another story. When you're back for good. Oh yeah. She came back for good.